ECD, which is your early childhood development, is vital. If you don't get a great grade R, you may not matriculate. The baby's home was ticking over beautifully, and we had some older children with us, so they were starting to go to preschools. We found out that the schools were not equipped to deal with institutionalized children. And so we were looking at that, saying, what can we do? We started a preschool in the local community, which didn't work. And because it didn't work, I went down there and I said, but I need to rescue those children that were going into grade R. What happened when I went into 11, which is our local previously disadvantaged community, and I saw children lining the walls. Why does it always affect me? I saw 4 and 5-year-olds at 10 o'clock in the morning, lining the walls, being told to keep quiet. I watched 5 little boys trying to do a 20-piece puzzle. They learned nothing about how to do a puzzle other than to fight with one another. One of the things that I saw in the children there was that their eyes were just blank. And in that moment I realized that poverty doesn't begin when you can't find a job, or doesn't begin when you drop out of school. Poverty can begin at the age of 5, when the love of learning dies. So I knew that I had to awaken the love of learning in that child's eye. And I had to get that spark of curiosity back. So I actually started the Urban Kids with a bunch of kids, grade R children from the community. And we're sitting now, 8 years later, at 120 children, impacting families, impacting poverty, because we are. And we are seeing reports from children now in grade 4 and grade 5 that they're at the top of their classes. And it's not because the parents have had a great education themselves. It's because the children have had an equal opportunity for a great education.
So we have gone deep with Urban Kids. You know, Urban Kids could be 200 preschoolers if it wanted to be, but we won't hold up the same level of education for them.
The children that come in get quality education that sets them up to be 3 times more likely to matriculate. That changes the whole trajectory of their future.
We need to put good quality educational equipment into our centres. So we started to fundraise for that express purpose. What I realised that none of those centres that we were dealing with had any form of equipment. They did not even have books. So we started putting books, proper educational equipment, and we started to see something happening. The love of learning was switched on in the children. So we've given the teacher tools in her hand, just within herself, knowing what to do on a daily basis, and we've put equipment into the children's hand that makes them come alive. Fedgroup and other donors have come in and not just given of books and stationery and education equipment, but they've also poured money in to uplift the whole sort of structure of the centres. We've gone into centres where there's been 1 toilet for 40 children. So what's happened is some corporate donors, and Fedgroup has been one of them, has come in and uplifted the actual facility. So when you've got a nice environment, you work better. And it's exactly the same with children.
So first they provide the funds to sponsor training and to sponsor materials into Rough Diamonds and into Pilani. Then they brought their whole team. Everyone who could come that day to come and paint, roll up their sleeves, get nice and dirty, playing with the kids and putting murals up in these sites. And it is stunning.
Today there were visitors today. They visit us, give us the books, reading the stories for the kids, giving us food. The kids were enjoying everything. It was good. I'm happy for that.